everybody, Pete Gluzak here for Bass University TV. I'm out here at Dusk. It's a great time for topwaters, and you know, anytime you get those low light conditions, the fish's strike zone opens up and you get these opportunities for strikes from a lot of bass, from big bass at this time of day. And one of the really cool baits that I like to throw at this time is this storm cover pop. It's a dynamite little bait that can trigger not only numbers of strikes, but big strikes. And it does some really, really cool stuff. And there's two things that I want to talk about that it does. There's two ways that I work it. One allows me to work this bait side to side, walk the dog, and keep this bait in one place for a very long period of time, aggravate those fish, get them when they're on a piece of cover. Even if they're on a spawning bed, sometimes you can aggravate them with this to get them to come up and rip into it. And the other is more aggressive. It's got a big mouth, kind of like me. It moves a lot of water, makes a lot of chugging noise, a lot of bubbles. It can bring fish up when we have windy conditions, when you have deep water conditions, and you need to make a little bit more noise. That big mouth, that big chugging, that big spitting action is a real asset to this bait. So let me show you a little bit about how I work it. The first technique that I'm going to show you is the walk the dog technique, where I'm just twitching, slacking the line, and I'm making that bait jump side to side to side to side to side. And it's key, it's really key just to use light twitches on the slack in your line. If you do long twitches, you're going to do a different kind of movement on the bait. It's going to drag the bait, and it's going to prevent that walking the dog action. So these real light twitches, and you can see that chartreuse mouth looking at us. It moves very little. It stays right in that fish's wheelhouse, right in the strike zone for a long period of time as it's doing that walk the dog motion. Dynamite little technique. Twitch and slacken the line. Now, oh, as I see a fish blow up right here, or is that a coot? I don't know. But I'm gonna use the chugging action where I'm doing larger snaps of the line, of the slack in the line. I'm creating a spit. I'm making this bait spit and pausing it, spit and pausing it. And it's moving a lot of water, it's gurgling, it can make a lot of sound. You can really come at it aggressively or a little bit more subtly. So that's the technique that I use in windy conditions, in deep water conditions when I want to bring the fish up. And I use the walk the dog action when I want to aggravate those fish off of a piece of cover. So this is a storm cover pop. You gotta try it. If you're a topwater lover like me, you're really gonna like this chugger bait, so give it a try. I'm Pete Gluzak for Bass University TV.